Hi friends, my name is Megan and this is my 24th Flosstube episode. Today is Sunday, July 25th, and I would like to welcome you if you are new here. My channel is mostly about cross stitch, but I do enjoy sharing my other hobbies here as well. For instance, today I do have some crochet and a little bit of embroidery to share. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to spend some time with me. I appreciate it greatly. It's been about 2 months since I've done a video. I didn't intend for it to be that long. I think everybody gets busier in the summertime, and so have we. We actually have started planning our wedding, so that's definitely taking up some time. And there have just been a lot of nights that, you know, I get home from work and by the time we eat dinner, I'm done. I don't even stitch. I go up and lay in bed and crochet. That's all the brain power I have left at the end of my day. Quentin is doing well. He's upstairs right now. He had his girlfriend over for dinner last night and she is so sweet. We like her so much. So that was really, really nice. Aaron is good. He is outside with the pup right now. He is building some trellises for some pumpkins that we have planted. We've got some pumpkins and some watermelons going right now. I planted a whole bunch of seeds months and months ago. Like, I found a bag in a closet with all of these old seeds and I wasn't sure that any of them would do anything, and the only things that did were the tomatoes. So we've got like 14 tomato plants right now, which is ridiculous, but you know, we're enjoying it. The dog's out there with them. I apologize in advance if she barks. She is very nosy. She likes to make sure we know every person that walks by. Heaven forbid they have a dog with them. So that could happen. Cats are doing great. I'm okay. This weekend would have been the New Jersey Flosstube retreat, and of course it got canceled. Which is totally understandable. And last year I ended up not like taking my time off for those days, but this year I did. So I was off Thursday and Friday, and I'll be off on Monday too, and I really, really, really needed that break from work. So all right, I think we're going to get into it. Like I said, I have some crochet, some embroidery, I've got whips, I have finishes, I have new starts, I have, of course, things that came in the mail, and I also have a little giveaway that is part of the things that came in the mail. So I hope that you'll stick with me and see what that is. I guess that's it. Sorry, I feel a little out of practice, so please forgive me. All right. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start with the crochet. Like I said, there's been quite a few nights where I just lay in bed after dinner and crochet, and I'm still on a shawl making kick. I have actually completed 3 since the last time that I saw you, and I'm about halfway done another one. So this one I was working on, I believe, the last time I filmed, and this is called the Flosstube Shawl by Joanne's Grace. Her company is the Crochet Project. Looks like that. I worked it in Cherry Pie Designs by Kelly Straub yarn. It was a DK weight, and the color was Detour Around That Sea Monster, which I love. And it's pretty big. Here it is. It's beautiful. I really like the color. I think it's gonna be nice and cozy. Look, there's an end I didn't weave in. Nice and cozy for the fall. Really pretty. I really enjoyed this pattern. That was a lot of fun. I had purchased actually 3 patterns from them, and those are the 3 shawls that I made. The next one is called the Cherry Pie Shawl. And this one is interesting because it's supposed to be a half circle shawl that expands using the principal pie. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I wonder how that will work. And I still don't know because I had some trouble with this pattern in that I did not follow it very well. So mine didn't exactly turn out to be a half circle, but this is really beautiful. I used Neighborhood Fiber Co. Yarn, and I believe the color was Observatory Circle. I can't find the little wrap, but this is how it turned out. So as you can see, mine is only a half circle part of the way. But it's beautiful and lacy, and I really like that a lot. And the last one I made also by them is the Transposition Shawl, like this. And again, using Neighborhood Fiber Co. In their fingering, their fight. And here is how this one turned out. I really enjoy these one skein fingering weight shawls. They are a lot of fun. So that's that. Like I said, I have a little bit of embroidery to share. I did this Thursday or Friday, Thursday I think. I pulled out this little kit that I got from the kit came from Shakespeare's Peddler. The company that makes it is called the Bee Company. It looks like this. Super cute. And so I stitched it up and finished it yesterday into this little house. How cute is that? Just painted the sides. My front turned out to be a little longer than the rest of the house, but that's okay. It still sits fine. Just a little back. Cute. Okay. So let's get into the stitching. I believe in my last video I said that I had signed up for the Lovebird Sow, which is by Anna, who has Peruvian Flair. That's her Etsy, and I don't have a cover photo of it, just a pattern here. So this was supposed to be something that I would work on, like if I had a little bit of time, like after I took my shower in the evening before dinner was ready. And as you will see, I did not get very far. I am stitching this on a piece of color and cotton, 40 count linen in ruby. I've had this piece in my stash forever. It was actually in another project that I decided I did not want to do. Let's see here. I am using, this is Silks for You, September 2020. Yellow. And this Planet Earth Fibers 6-ply silk in Peak 1096. So there's the two colors. It's only two colors. And that's all I have. Just that for right now. I really like, excuse me. I really like how the colors are turning up on this fabric. This fabric is really, really pretty. So I'm excited that I'll have the other half of it to do something on. But that's as far as I've gotten, so I still have quite a bit to do on that. Next, I pulled out and worked on one of my oldest whips. This is Anne Barson-Lobro, 1837 by Plum Street Antiques. And this is what it looks like. There are two different colorways that are included in this pattern. There's like the antique one and then the colors that she chose, and I'm using the antique colorway. This lives in my little Diana bag. And here are the colors. Very pretty. Very pretty. This is being stitched on a piece of 40 count vintage exemplar, maybe? It's whatever the called for is. And here is where I got. Please don't mind all my hanging threads. So I believe I had some words to finish, and then I brought the border down and I did all of these motifs here. And all I have left is basically a repeat of these on this side, but I hit a wall. I couldn't go any farther. So there she is. She'll get done eventually. Alright, the next thing that I pulled out is my Mirabilia. I am doing the Cathedral Woods Goddess. There she is. I'm stitching her in all of the called for colors and beads and everything, except I'm working on a conversion for her skin tone. I've probably stitched her face like 7 or 8 times now, and I think I've got something I'm happy with, but I have not quite gotten to the skin yet, as you will see. Another Diana bag, matching one, the last. This is on a piece of 28 count Monaco that I dyed myself. And here is where I got. So everything from like this line here up is new. And she's a lot of fun. She's very kind of comforting to stitch on. Not too much brain power has to go into her right now, so I'm really enjoying her. I pull her back out. Now, the next project that I worked on, I got a finish on, and this is a pretty big finish. I am super excited. I had worked on this a little bit the last time that I showed it, but I ended up finishing it, and that is Garden Vegetables by Kathy Barrick. This, I believe, I started for New Year's 2020, or New Year's Day 2020, I think. I used a combination of my own colors and some of the called for DMC, lots and lots of this brown. And I stitched this on a 36 count raw natural linen. And here she is. She's a big girl. I had been kind of like stuck down here. Like I was just not wanting to do it. But once I finished the chart in the middle, all I had left to do was to come in and finish this girl and then do these. So I just kept going, kept working on it till it was done. And I love it, and I can't wait to have it up on my wall. Super proud of that. Super proud of that. So once I finished that, I was thinking about what I wanted to work on next, and we are getting married on Halloween this year. So I thought that I would pull out some of my Dark October stitching starts that I had from last year and see if I could get a little more progress on them. And I actually got 2 finishes. The first one was Not Forgotten Farm, Death and Judgment. Looks like this, and I do want to finish like this. I'm kind of in the mood to have like a finishing weekend soon. I've got a lot of things starting to pile up, so this was just 3 colors. I used 2 Victoria Motto and a DMC. I stitched this on 32 count straw linen, and here is my finish. This took like a day to finish up. I don't know why I had not finished this sooner. So there we go, there's that. And then after I finished that, I pulled out Stacy Nash Primitives, the Morning Tree sewing bag. It looks like this. I actually decided to omit this bottom border. I stitched this on a piece of 36 count patina by Seraphim Hand Dyed Fabrics, using colors of my choosing. This is from Kathy at Crafty Cat Stitcher, her Etsy shop. She makes these cute little, look how cute that is. I love it. And here is my finish. I really like how this one turned out. I did get a little bogged down here at the bottom with finishing up that urn and the coffin, but all in all, I like it very much, and I do want to turn it into a little bag like the pattern suggests. This next one was kind of a stress start. I was having a bad day and I wanted to feel better, so I decided to start this, and I have only worked on it one time. So I don't really have very much to show. But this is Tiny Modernist Cross Stitch, the Moon Phase Bell Pull. I think that is absolutely beautiful. I do actually need to work on it though. It's only 4 colors of DMC. I'm keeping it in this bag that I got off of Stash Unload. And you can see the state, my brain state, represented right there. But this is a cute bag. I'm stitching this on a piece of 36 count Timberwolf, also by Seraphim. And here's my teeny tiny little start. Teeny tiny. I am going to turn it into a bell pull, hence the little tiny margin up here. But that's it. That's all I've got. It goes all the way down. So a lot to do there still. I'm working it in a hoop right now. I'm trying to get it down far enough that I can throw it in a Q-snap, and then I think it's going to go a lot faster once I can do that. And the last thing that I am working on is Home from Sea by Blackbird Designs. This is in the other pattern in the We Live in Hope book. And I'm keeping this in my beautiful stitch bag. I love this bag. And I've got a whole mess of colors here. These are mostly colors that I used in We Live in Hope. I had to make a couple of substitutions to go with the pattern, but a bunch. And I am stitching this on a piece of 36 count Pearwood by Color and Cotton. This was the July 2020 fabric of the month. I need to go on her website and see if this is still available. I really, really like this fabric. And this is still in the Q-snap because I'm working on it right now. But that's where I'm at. Sorry, I don't think I have anything to put behind this. So I've added in the rest of the border. I've started working across the top here. I added in the anchor. I've added in these here and this here. I've got one letter done, and I've been working in the sails of the ship right now. So I'm hoping to just continue to work on this until it is done. Hopefully by the 31st, because I have a new start planned on the 31st, and I will talk to you about that here in just a little bit. All right, so that's everything that I've worked on in the past 2 months, which I'm okay. I'm okay with that progress. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna move a few things here. Okay, I think I'm going to do the giveaway next because we're going to move on to what has come in the mail. My friend Rebecca sent me a message. She was like, hey, I have this chart. Maybe I could send it to you and you could do a giveaway with it. And I was like, yeah, that would be great. I would love to do that. She's like, okay, I'm going to include like a needle minder for the giveaway and a couple for you too. And what she, oh, and she was like, oh, and I've got a little bit of yarn for you as well. And what came was a giant box packed with yarn and charts and all kinds of great things. She sent this beautiful little card, which I love. I'm not going to pull the whole box over because it's pretty big. Some needle minders for me, super cute. All kinds of patterns. She even included like one of her whips that she decided she didn't want to work on anymore, this moon, and it's like she's got a good chunk started on that. It's beautiful, and I love the moon, so I'm super excited about that. What else? some cute little dog and cat bobbins, a little Mill Hill kit, tons of cool stuff. And that was super, super nice of her. Thank you, Rebecca. You know I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But the thing that she sent for you guys and that I'm going to give away today is Something Wicked by Lottie Da. She had 2 of them. So this one's for you guys. And she sent me a couple different needle minders to give away. I'm going to give away one today and save the rest for future giveaways as well. So this is the chart. It says, by the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. And this cute little key needle minder. So if you would like this, please be 18. I will send this anywhere in the world. And just tell me that you want to stitch the witch. Oh, please don't say giveaway. Thank you. Okay. Thank you again, Rebecca. All right. So speaking of yarn, I did get some new yarn because I can't stop. This came from Farmer's Daughter Fibers. And they have a charity called Sisters United. And it says, Sisters United was started in early 2019 as an initiative by the Farmer's Daughters Fibers. The goal was to raise funds for organizations who help empower Indigenous women, children, and communities in Montana. With the support of the Fiber Art community, our small initiative has become its own nonprofit, accompanied by a 501c3 status, making all donations tax deductible. Our grassroots efforts are vital in educating and bringing awareness to the issues urban and rural Indigenous people face. Sisters United offers healing bundles, spiritual healing kits for trauma survivors, helps fund higher education for Indigenous students, and is creating programs to give students access to traditional and non-traditional art materials. To find out ways to support, visit www.sistersunitedmt.org. So I've ordered from them a couple times before, and I'm super excited about this beautiful yarn that I got. This is called Foxy Lady. And this one is called Cipacito. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So can't wait to find something to make with those. I'm sure they will also be shawls. All right. So next, my silks for you, silks of the month came, and they had some shipping problems, and I think that they figured out to alleviate those problems. They ship everything to, I believe, a woman in Texas, and she then resends them out for them. So one day I got a package in the mail, and it had 4 months worth of silk, and then I've gotten one more since then as well. So this is February, March, April, May, and then June. Now, these aren't twisted up, I guess, to make it flatter for mailing. So that was a nice surprise to come home to. My Color and Cotton fabric came. I've got May, which is Garden Path. June, which is Fieldstone. Oh, I'm sorry, Garden Path was a 36 count. Fieldstone is a 32 count. And then July is also a 32 count, and this is Chickpea. I know these colors are not quite accurate. I have my Fortnite fabric of the month that came in. I get a 36 count in their gray fabric club. The first one is called I Try. This is a really pretty pale gray. And the next one was Shall Not Pass. This is a little bit more of a purpley Okay, and then I did some shopping with Amanda May of Art Designs. I think it was Needlework Emporium that she took part in, I believe. And I got some things from that. Oh, she also sent me this beautiful thank you card. She was one of my giveaway winners last time. So I got Count the Pins. Came with this beautiful color and cotton. I love that. I got her, where did the pattern go? Oh, I'm silly. It's right here. Her Chesapeake Bay Treasures #1 Maryland Blue Crab counted cross-stitch kit. I don't think she's got any more of the kits, but she does have the pattern available, I believe. And of course, this was like right up my alley with my Chesapeake Bay wall right here. You can't see it, but there's a little hand up here, and right now there's a little like a decoy sitting on it. My town is known for decoys, like duck decoys. There's even a museum here. But I would like to stitch this up and put it up in that hand. And that came with this beautiful floss that I believe she hand dyed, the needle, the pearl, the backing fabric, and a little piece of hand dyed Ada to stitch it on. So that should be a fun, quick stitch. I also got some of the project bags that her and her son make because that's the cutest thing ever. So I got this one, this little like accessories pouch, and this one too. Super cute. Look how cute that is. Ugh, I love it. I got some more threads in the mail because you can never have enough. These are the fault of Kirby, and she is Curb Creates on Instagram. She had posted something in her stories about these flosses, and I was like, you know, I've seen them before, but I never really thought about buying them until I saw that, and so I got myself some of the Cottage Garden threads. Yeah, Cottage Garden threads. So I got Running Postman, Water Wheel, Nightshade, and Ampersand to try out. They're all super pretty. From Almond M&Ms, I got her skin tone collection of silks, which I'm not sure the best way to show these. Do them one by one, I guess. They are beautiful, 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 and I can't wait to find a pattern to add these into. They're gorgeous. So pretty. All right. The next things that I got were to kit up a stitch along that I am going to be participating in with Amy. She is Pinky Sunshine Stitches on Instagram, and we are going to start the Hannah Hetherington sampler by From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. I showed this a couple episodes back when I got the pattern, and we decided to have a stitch along, and there are a few different colorways provided. So this one is stitched in Dinky Dyes, this one is stitched in Gloriana, and this one is stitched in Weeks Dye Works, and I believe there is a DMC in here as well. So she chose to go with the Dinky Dyes colors, and I chose to, we're both doing this one, and I chose to go with the Gloriana colors. So they mostly came from Kitten Stitcher. One came from another shop, I can't remember, but these are absolutely beautiful. And there is one Silken Colors included in this as well. Sorry about the dog. So those are the colors. And I think I'm going to stitch this on 36 count driftwood. I think those colors will look really nice on that fabric. I'm very excited to start that. And I'm going to keep that in. This was the other project bag I got off of Stash Unload. These were made by Quilting with Nico. How pretty is that? All right, just a couple more things. These all came from Etsy and eBay. The first thing that I got was the Primitive Needle, Follow Me. Autumn Song, Sewing Box and Needle Keep by Blackbird Designs. Live Simply by The Good Housewife. And this one came with some 32 count raw linen and some DMC. I don't think that this would be the color that I would use, but very pretty. I got this Pineberry Lane, Autumn on Marigold Lane. I like that a lot. And from La-Di-Da, I got a Quaker Alphabet. This is, I really want to start this. Also, somebody was selling this primitive needle pattern. It was in a Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I've like kind of eyed the Just Cross Stitch magazines when they come up, and they come up for pretty expensive, but she was selling just the pattern for $4, so I got just the pattern of that. So I've been doing, it feels like a lot of Etsy shopping for patterns and such, and I printed out some of them, but a few of them either they printed funny and I couldn't get a good cover photo for you, or there was no cover photo, so these are just a couple that I can share. From Night Spirit Studio, I got Memento Mori. And Garden Witch. And from Ba Meow, I got Mandala Crystal Gazing. And It's Okay to Rest. Right, that's it. This was a little shorter than I expected, actually. I'm a little more nervous today. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just feel weird and out of practice. Like out of it, I guess. I don't know. Hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody's doing well. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.